way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly.
My name is Tony Ben, and I welcome the Aloha Palestine mission. It is a brilliant idea. It will make it possible for food and medical supplies and equipment to get into Gaza where it's so much needed, allow people to come in and out, but above all, it will allow the people of Gaza to feel once again they're members of the human race and allow them to escape from the prison into which Israel has confined them.
Aloha Palestine's project is to work within the law to have a shipping line that complies with all the relevant requirements of local and international law wherever it trades. It's going to seek the protection of the courts if necessary, and we will be prepared to take legal action should commercial interests of the company be damaged by any party, including the Israeli authorities, and have available to us the best legal minds that can be brought to bear on any such issues should that ever prove necessary. Hopefully, of course, Aloha Palestine can trade and do its business without interference, and that's obviously the aim of what this whole project is about. Aloha Palestine will be travelling through Cypriot, international and Gazan waters. There's no question of posing any threat to Israel's legitimate security concerns. Quite the opposite. What Israel's got to do as an occupying power is to facilitate any humanitarian assistance that's brought into Gaza. That's part of its positive obligations as an occupying power.
You know, we hear words talked about a viable state, but if you can't travel, you can't be a viable state. The start of something like that says this is a journey towards being viable, and this is a very important step.
To interfere with ordinary import-export without having a legitimate security reason to do so is unlawful.
The right to travel, the right to move, the right to roam, the right to go to places, you know, as you like and as you wish and whenever you want to, according to your own schedule, is an absolute fundamental right.
The importance of ordinary people saying we've had enough, we're going to take matters into our own hands, and we are determined to actually reach both material aid and human links. You know, to recognise that the people of Palestine, the people of the Gaza Strip and the people of the West Bank have exactly the same rights as the Israelis quite rightly claim for themselves.
Opening up Gaza so that it can produce its own needs, export its surplus, bring in the imported goods it needs as a result, as every other country in the world is able to do. All through history, a ship has been seen as a symbol of freedom, the freedom to travel, the liberation, and being supported by people arriving by ships. And there's something very special about the idea of a ship going in and out of Gaza that cannot be controlled by anybody else.
Would you now then be open for ships coming from Saudi Arabia, from Jordan, for example, to do the same? If they go through Cyprus, would you clearly trust to search the ships effectively for you?
It's not the sea lane or the venues. It's the question, what do they bring into Gaza? And of course, after we ascertain and verify that there is no weapons and no terrorists coming in or out of Gaza, they're free to go.
So it will serve as a symbol that something as ordinary as a ferry, something that people have everywhere else in the world, but the people of Gaza are denied, you know, that it can be a symbol of hope, a ship of hope.
I think that will be the greatest day of happiness for them, and they would be celebrating. In fact, people who are the champions of freedom for humanity, they will be celebrating all over the world.